we all know episode 4-3 of Powerpuff Girls Z called Who is Lucas Clark. In the official release, the episode ends with a bittersweet, somewhat bizarre scene where Hyper Blossom flees off to sit on an asteroid. Gazing at Earth, it was goofy and in filler, but last week, the file was leaked onto a Japanese archive titled 4-3 AI. It was an unbroadcasted animatic, fully colored and voiced, but clearly locked away for a reason. The episode starts normally, but the divergence happens right when everyone at Goto's will run after Nanako, instead of looking sad, turning into Blossom and flying away to space. Something inside Nanako's nest, the vibrant anime art style suddenly shifts. The bright pastel colors bleed into heavy, muted shadows. Blossom is large, cheerful eyes lose their highlights, turning into dull, hollow bits of pink. A skinny and tear grin spreads across her face. Nanako scoffs, looks at the people, turns into Blossom, quickly launches herself forward with a sound like a fighter jet breaking the sound barrier. She doesn't use a beam, she uses her bare fists. She blows straight into the angry mob. The animation doesn't shy away from the carnage. Goto's citizens are thrown against the walls, crushed against concrete, and torn apart. More bugs is silenced instantly as Blossom brings both fists down, shattering the screen and leaving nothing but a crater of blood and debris. Sirens wail in the distance. Police helicopters swarm the sky, and the villains Nacho, Fuzzy Lumpkins, and the rest watch in absolute horror. This isn't the hero anymore. Blossom looks up, the camera capturing the terrifying side of her face, splatered with blood. She takes off, tearing through the ghost helicopters with her bare hands. Choppers explode and rain burning metal and bodies onto the streets below. She lands heavily in front of Nacho. The mutated monkey falls to his knees, trembling violently. For the first time in the series, Nacho doesn't speak in his usual repetitive cadence. He genuinely begs for his life, crying out in terror. Blossom doesn't hesitate. She grabs him tightly by the neck, a horrific, with crack echoes through the audio track as she breaks his neck, tossing his limp body as it before turning her crimson-stained hands on the rest of the villains. Blossom, stop! Powered Buttercup and crawling bubbles descend from the sky, shaking and in complete shock at the waste the land their leader has created. Buttercup is shocked instantly morphs into pure, unbridled rage. She pulls out her can hammer, charges at Blossom, screaming, her hammer raised. Blossom moves too fast for the camera to track. She catches the hammer, shatters it, and grabs Buttercup by the head with a sickening, tearing sound effect. Blossom peels off half of Buttercup's skin. Buttercup collapses to her knees, screaming in agonizing, visceral pain, tears mixing with the blood pouring down her face. Blossom brings a heavy fist straight down into her face, instantly silencing the screams. Buttercup leaves still, mumbles shrieks, tears streaming down her face as she turns and flees away as fast as her belt will carry her. But Blossom chases her down like a predator. She catches up in seconds, grabbing Bumbles by the hair with one brutal, violent jerk. She risks Bumbles' head clean off her shoulders, letting the body plummet into the burning ruins below. The scene cuts to the Professor Utonium, standing amid the smoke, looking out at the apocalyptic carnage of Goto'sville. Blood splatters paint the walls of the city, then a shadow falls over him. Blossom hovers at him, dripping with the blood of her friends, her enemies, and the innocent. She glares at him, her voice distorted and dripping with malice. You made me like this, you made me a hero, you made me lie, it is your fault. The Professor holds his hands up, backpedaling in absolute terror. He tries to explain, his voice cracking. Blossom, please. It wasn't my fault you became a monster. His words only stoke the fire. Blossom's eyes widen in psychotic rage. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out her signature weapon, but the big yo-yo has changed. The outer edge has split into jagged, rotating steel teeth above her eyes, buzzsaw spinning at a blinding speed. She lunges forward, gripping the professor by the throat, pinning him to the floor. She leans in, whispering a chilling, monotone apology. I am sorry, Professor. The screen abruptly cuts to black. The audio doesn't stop. For 10 agonizing seconds, the speaker's West accounting symphony of a roaring buzzsaw tearing through flesh, accompanied by the professor's muffled, agonizing screams and the heavy, with sound of blood splattering against the walls. The video cuts back in. The professor is lying on the ground, completely motionless, his throat brutally cut open. The camera pans up to Blossom. Her back is turned to the audience. The spine yo-yo dripping blood onto the concrete. Slowly, her head twists around to face the camera, commanding, wide-eyed stare locks onto the viewer. This city was my home, she says, her voice layered with a demonic echo. I am glad to see it destroyed. The screen cuts to black for the final time. There is no upbeat K-pop ending theme. The credits roll incomplete, defeating silence against a plain black background.